Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It is me, Sacred G. Hope you all are doing pretty well. I know I'm a little late to this, or actually a lot late to talk about this. I don't give a shit. It's still out, it hasn't changed. I want to talk about the Fallout 4 Next Gen update, so let's get started with that. Funnily enough, as much of a fan of Fallout 4 as I am, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be a little negative in this video, so if you don't want to watch this for that reason, then that is totally fine. I personally thought this update was a joke. Okay, I'm not joking. I personally thought the Next Gen update around the time the show came out and then they updated Fallout 4 and added some quote-unquote content. Quotes, heavy quotes with that. I wouldn't say an embarrassment, and it was wrong for them to do this. They hyped it up way too much for what we got. So essentially, if you don't know what came with this update, there were some new Creation Club items that were added, and of course, new visuals, and so that way the PlayStation 5 could get 60 FPS support on their console. And they added this Enclave weapon and, you know, Enclave armor, because you find some Enclave, I believe, remnants scattered in the glowing sea. And you get, I think the Tesla cannon is, I believe, what that weapon is called. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played Fallout 4. And honestly, I remember thinking when I completed that quest, I was like, what the fuck was this? What did they add? Because I'm playing on Xbox, or I played it on Xbox. Also have it on PC, but I've been playing it on Xbox. Xbox already has 60 FPS support. And funnily enough, like the setting that came with the update, like being able to either focus on performance or visuals, or more so visuals, more so performance, it was still 60 FPS, so I don't see what we got in terms of content. Like, the stuff you got from the Creation Club was the Tesla cannon, right? And, you know, you got some Enclave armor, and then you had some settlement building stuff, which, you know, whatever. I mean, if you like the settlement mode, I don't normally use it. But, you know, that update, or that part of the content may be for you, okay? The thing is that, to me, they just kind of upped this, and tried to make it out to be this huge ordeal. Like, oh man, the Enclave is coming back. And my initial thought, and this is my own fault for giving myself this this expectation, was I thought that the Enclave was going to be a 5th faction that you can join for the end result in Fallout 4. And instead we got just nothing but a fetch quest where you go, which most RPGs do have that. I'm not complaining it was a fetch quest. It was just there was no story. No story whatsoever for how hyped the 25th anniversary actually was. And apparently this was supposed to, like, come out, I think, a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. And this is what we waited for? Some settlement building stuff? And a gun? And clothes? No story? No additional faction, which I'm pretty damn sure they could have added. In my own opinion, this was a complete missed opportunity, in my own opinion. Now, am I saying Fallout 4 is a bad game? Of course not. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this update is just dog shit. It was pretty much just a overhyped, you know, update that ended up falling, at least to me, on delivery. I was so disappointed. I even was thinking, I was like, what was the hype about this with Fallout 4? What am I supposed to be excited about? Don't get me wrong, the stuff, like the Halloween stuff, which is the settlement crap they added, some of the items were cool. You get a pumpkin mask and all that stuff. It was Halloween themed because, you know, the game where the bombs fell around Halloween, which is very fitting for the lore, and I do appreciate that. It's just, you know, what a fucking disappointing update. You know, that's all we get. There's no story, there's nothing besides a weapon and settlement items. And again, I'm going to keep saying this, they hyped the fuck out of this. They made it seem like it was going to be this big thing. And I think mainly, possibly, this was because of Fallout 76. I have no idea. I don't play that game and never will. It's just, for me, man, this update was a massive disappointment, and I just, honestly, thinking back on it, I'm just left kind of feeling like the only thing that actually was useful that came out of this was the PlayStation 5 got 60 FPS support when Xbox and PC has already had this. So, I mean, if you were expecting a huge story expansion, a new faction to choose to join, so that way you can have a different ending for the factions you choose if you've joined all 4 of them already, don't look no further, because that's not what this is. It's literally just a tongue-in-cheek reference to the Enclave, and it's like, what the fuck was the point? Like, why didn't you add at least a quest line, a voiced quest line, where, you know, you have the ability or the choice to join the Enclave? And I know people are going to say, well, there's mods that do that, and that's great. It's just, this is something Bethesda added themselves, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I was just sitting there thinking when I was kind of doing a little overview of how I thought when I was playing with the update, and I was like, this is just a sad sack of shit. Anywho, that's me, Sacred G. I hope to catch you guys in the next video. If you like the update, tell me what you like, try to change my mind. Anywho, thanks for watching and listening. Peace the fuck out. Enjoy your time in the Commonwealth. And again, let me know if you liked or did not like the update down in the comments below.